Something that I'm really embracing lately is this phase of life where I am just my younger self's wildest dream. It was like a mantra that came to me one day. I was just sitting there thinking about my life and getting like super emotional over the fact that little me would just be so happy to know that I'm like being my most authentic self and just doing really fun things, like trying on funky outfits and embracing my body for where it is. And so to honor her, I decided to make this video trying on outfits that little me would absolutely lose her shit over. It's so interesting how when you look back and you think about your younger self, you have so much love and compassion for that little person. You just want to hug them and tell them that everything is okay and that you're gonna turn out fine. And like there's those TikToks that are going around of people talking to their younger selves and they get really emotional. But it's like, why don't we have that same love and compassion for ourselves now? You know, that's something that I really spend a lot of time thinking about. So by me just like having fun and trying on outfits that my younger self would absolutely love, I feel like it's honoring her in a way and also just serving up a lot of nostalgia. As you all know, I am just all about having the absolute most fun with fashion and celebrating who you are through your looks and not dedicating yourself to one type of aesthetic or style and letting yourself wear whatever the fuck you want, no matter what size you are, no matter what gender you are, no matter what age you are. And so I'm really excited. I hope that I've done these well. I hope that you all will like them. They're really loud and funky and I just had such a good time. So without further ado, let's jump in. Let's try on some outfits that my younger self would absolutely pass out over. All right, here is look number one. I would have absolutely passed away if I got to wear this. This felt like my Spice Girls fantasy come true. I was so obsessed with the Spice Girls. They were my literal life for a couple years of my life there. It was pretty bad. It was very unhealthy. Friendships ended because of it. You know, we couldn't agree on parts and who was who. It was a lot. And so I just wanted to do something really kind of funky, wacky, Y2K. I love this green color right now. This feels like definitely something that would be in the Spice World movie, my opinion. Or it reminds me of something that like if sad day, if the Lizzie McGuire reboot would have happened, I feel like adult Lizzie would have worn something like this. This is like the today's version of the Y2K style back then, and I just love it. This top is from Target, but I got it secondhand, I believe on ThredUp. This is from the Wild Fable brand. This belt is also from Target, but I bought it from Target, and then these pants are ASOS, and I just love this like wavy zebra tiger print. I love the monochrome aspect of it. I think this is just such a fun look. The shoes I decided to wear with this look are these platforms that honestly I didn't think I was gonna hang on to, but I wear them with like all of these Y2K looks and they go so well. And they're the secondhand from Poshmark pair of soda platforms that are made with like a straw material, and they're just so much fun. I love this whole look together. I wasn't sure how I felt about this chain because, you know, this little belt, this little chain, this definitely had its moment in the early 2000s. I loved them, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it putting it on because I was like, is it gonna draw attention to the wrong area? And then I was like, oh, I don't actually care. I just love the way it looks. I love the way it accentuates everything. The tube top was definitely super popular in like the mid to late 90s as well, so this is kind of like a today's echo of that type of look. I love it. All of these items, if they're still available, I'll have linked in the description box below, by the way, so you can like shop along with this video if any of these are still available. And I'm already having so much fun. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next up, we're throwing it back even further to the 90s. This is my like 10 things I hate about you character outfit. So I decided to really throw it back with the choker here, this little stretchy choker that like everybody had in the 90s. I don't know how we all got them. I don't even remember buying them, but we somehow all had them. And then this amazing shirt is secondhand. It's from ThredUp. I love this print on it. I just think it's so beautiful. Like it's literally so 90s. I think it's actually from the 90s, so that's very fitting. And then these jeans, these are like the cropped, I believe they're called the Demi Cali bootcut jeans from Madewell. I got them like 2 years ago. They're so good. And then of course I had to bust out the docs for these because we're throwing it back to the 90s, you know what I mean? I immediately thought of, I don't know what it is, but like 10 things I hate about you is just the energy that I'm getting off of this. I feel like the vibes are very strong and it's just so cute. I would 100% wear this out. I know that the 90s style definitely had its resurgence from probably like 2015 to 2017, everyone was doing like the flannels around the waist, and chokers definitely came back. So this is also kind of reminding me of that era, but this is just so much fun. I absolutely love this look, like obsessed. I don't quite know if I should have included a trigger warning for this one, but who remembers these shirts? This outfit is like my going to the Valentine's Day dance outfit. Do you know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. This is like a fun, again, kind of cross between 90s Y2K. These are all sort of ambiguous in one way or another. The whole like outfit, as far as like the clothes part, is all secondhand. I actually purchased both this top and this skirt from Lovesick Plus, which is an online secondhand vintage shop. I featured them when I tried plus size vintage stores in a video a few months back, and they kindly gifted me with a gift card, and this is what I bought with it, and I absolutely love it. I could not be happier. This is just giving me such intense flashbacks to the Valentine's Day dance when I was in 6th grade. My little boyfriend was like this much shorter than me, and so when we slow danced, I would rest my head on his shoulder like this. I'm not kidding. I'm sweating a little bit in this shirt. I'm not gonna lie, it's not very breathable. I decided to tie it up in the front just to like modernize it a little bit. Were you actually a kid who grew up in the 90s if you didn't go to the mall and get one of these shirts? No, you weren't. As for the accessories for this outfit, this little bag I got, I think on Amazon when I first did my Y2K outfits video like a few months back. It's super cute. I've worn it with so many things. And then these white boots are everything. I wear them absolutely all the time. I've had them for a few years now. They're from Express. I got them back in like 2018 or 2019. And they just complete this outfit. And they do kind of make it a little more modern, like I mentioned with the first look. Like it kind of modernizes it a little bit, but it's still a throwback. I just couldn't be more obsessed with all of these. Like all of these looks are so much fun. I can't wait to put them into rotation. Please invite me places so that I can wear these. I'm off to the dance. So if you need me, hit me on my beeper and I'll get back to you. All right, here we go. Look number 4, we're still going. This is definitely like a sporty spice slash my 9th birthday party inspired look. I had to bring out the butterfly clips. Obviously, if we're doing like the 90s Y2K thing, I have to do it right. These little like tinted sunglasses were absolutely everything back then, but the kind of more accurate ones from when I was growing up were like just the lens part, and then there was like a little crystal design on it. It'd be like a butterfly or a heart. Absolutely everything. So this top and these pants are also from ASOS, and I try to buy fast fashion quite less than I used to. And back in the day, I probably would have bought everything from ASOS for this video because they have such cute Y2K stuff right now. But I did want to get myself a couple little things without buying like a $500 haul like I would have done back in the day. So I really, really love both of these. This little like velour velvet tube top is so deeply ingrained in my brain. Like I remember this material so well, and I love that it's kind of like ruched on the sides. So I think it's just super adorable, super flattering. And then these pants are kind of like a, I guess you could say 90s throwback because they are a cargo pant. And finding cargo pants, especially at the thrift store, especially that are high-waisted enough as a mid-sized plus size person, is kind of difficult. So I decided to go for this pair from ASOS, and I love them. They're wide leg, they're comfortable, they're easy to move around in, they're nice and high-waisted, like so high-waisted. I love these. I'm wearing the same little platforms from Soda because I feel like they just complement the outfit super well. And yeah, I just can't get over this. Like the hair is everything. I think just with the butterfly clips and with this whole outfit put together, I feel like this is the most authentic representation of who I wanted to be when I was younger. And I think more than any other of these outfits, this is the one that I would have like audibly gasped if I saw. So I'm doing this for little Carrie. I love it. It's so much fun. It's like surprisingly but unsurprisingly been the most liberating thing ever to start wearing old nostalgic trends again and just let myself wear whatever the hell I want and not worry about people being like, aren't you too old to wear that? And I'm like, no, I was there. If I was there the first time around, then I'm certainly gonna wear it the second time around, obviously. And I just couldn't be happier. Like I am absolutely beaming today. It's so fun. All right, and last but not least, least, we have this fun 90s throwback outfit. This is definitely something that I would have worn in the 90s, like 100%. The first thing I thought of was overalls when I thought of myself in elementary school. I wore so many overalls. I loved them, and I always wanted to wear them with one overall like hanging off. This was the cool look back in the day, in case you were wondering. And when I thought of what I would wear with these overalls, I was kind of like, probably like a striped shirt, like if it were me when I was younger. But then I remembered that I found this cute little tank top when I was just randomly at a Target when I was back home in Nashville over the summer. And this has Miss Susie from Rugrats on it, Susie Stands Rise. And I couldn't live without it. I was like, this is the best shirt ever. So I went with it. And then these overalls are from Old Navy, I believe, which is like double nostalgic because I loved Old Navy back in the day. I feel like everybody did. And then I got a cute little bucket hat and my little white sneakers. These white sneakers are from the brand called, I think, Madden Girl, but I got them on Poshmark. And yes, they are extremely dirty, but also I felt like that was kind of fitting because my sneakers definitely would have been dirty because I would have been absolutely running circles around the boys at recess. And by running circles, I mean chasing them to try to get them to pay attention to me. But if I were to pick like the perfect shoes, I probably would pick a pair of Keds. Those were like my go-to back in the day. But like, this is pretty dang good. I think that this is a pretty accurate outfit and I just love it. I would 100% wear this like anywhere. I think this is very me, but it also feels very young me, so I kind of love it. I just feel a lot of love for little me, and I hope that that has somehow spread to you and made you want to show a lot of love to little you. And it doesn't have to be through clothes, by the way. It was just a fun little way for me to play dress up today and have some fun, nostalgic memories. I'm just so happy. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I don't know, this was just really extra special for me. I had such a good time putting these together and thinking about what I used to really love and kind of piggybacking off of that. So if you want to see maybe like a part 2 or you want to see any similar videos, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to hear your suggestions and try them out for you. And please, if you are watching this video, be extra gentle with yourself and remember that your inner child is in there and they deserve a lot of love, a lot of respect, a lot of joy. And don't forget to give them that, because that's something that I definitely struggle with a lot of the time. And yeah, I just love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye.